Hey everyone, Wadge Gaming here, back again with another video. We're back. So today is Saturday, it's Master Mode Prep Day. So this is where I show you my teams that I'm going to use for free to play for 4,200 points and my non-free to play teams that I'm going to use for 7,500 points. Again, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, do smash the like button, do share the content around. If you want to join Wadge Gang, click on the join button down below. And now let's get into the video. So let's go into my teams. So yeah, let's skip this. So we'll start off with Grimsley. Whoa, slow down. So Grimsley is going to be weak to Steel type on Monday. And Monday we're going to get Unova. So there's no more Johto. So if you're still doing Johto, make sure you finish it. If you haven't got the Unova Master Mode badge, then you're going to have to make sure that you get all the types to unlock Master Mode. So just remember you got to do that. If you've already done it, then you will have Master Mode unlocked already. This is the team that I'm going to use for free to play against Grimsley. So I've got Maylene and Medicham. So this will be here for raising a critical hit and attack. Lucky skill I've got is Defense Crush 1. Theme skill is the Gym Leader, which will help here, and it has not got a grid. Then I've got Sogaleo, which is basically here for Sunsteel Strike. And also I've got Lucky skill Critical Strike 2. Level 4 and Steel, but again, it's not going to matter. And on his grid, I've got all the Sunsteel Strike power-ups, Super Duper Effective 2, Sync 3, Freebie, Sunsteel Strike, Move Gauge refreshes, and I've got 2 Sync Mode power-ups to power up his Sync move. Then I've got Skylight and Swanna, which is here for Potion, raising speed and defenses. Lucky skills Vigilance, Theme skills the Gym Leader level 4. And on the grid, Master Healer 1s, Custom Move Gauge Refresh 9, Potion MP Refresh 2s, and Take Flight MP Refresh 3. So that is what I'm going for free to play. Free to play, I'm aiming for 850 points. Now let's go on to the main team that I'm going to use against Grimsley for max 1,500 points. And it's this team. I thought I could use Metagross and Steven, but I've used them a lot. Let me use some new sync pairs. So I've got Jasmine and Steelix here as the support. It's basically here for raising defenses, make sure there's vigilance on the whole team. Defense Crush 2 is the lucky skill, theme score level 4 still. And on the grid, I've got, I do have Soothing Sand 1 and Sand Shelter. I know it's not the best, but hey, it works. I've got Clang MP Refresh 3, X Defense, all MP Refresh 3, Clang Berserker Bunch 1. And yeah, so this is what I'm going for Steelix. Then I've got Gloria and Zacian, which is here for basically Laser Sharp Focus, Behemoth Blade, Move Gauge Boost as well. Lucky skill is Critical Strike 2. Theme skill again, level 4 on Steel. And on the Sync grid, we've got Behemoth Blade power-ups, we've got the Sync Node power-ups, and we've got Behemoth Blade Move Gauge refreshes. And we've got Rayhan and Duraludon here. This is, why have we got that? So yeah, we're going to use a Steel grid. And on the Steel grid, we've got Recall Removal, Unflappable, Entry Freebie, Grand Entry 2, Top this MP Refresh 2, and Steel Beam Move Gauge Refresh with a Steel Beam accuracy. So on this, I'm just going to be using Steel Beam. Lucky skill is Critical Strike 2, and we do have the level 4 on Steel. So we're going to do like a double striker special physical and try and take out Grimsley as quickly as we can. Moving on to the next Elite Four member, and that is Marshall. And Marshall is weak to Poison type. So I'm going to use exactly the same Poison team as I did last week. We've got Janine and Ariados, which is here for Venom Drench once the opponent is poisoned. It can also raise its evasiveness. Lucky skill is Fire Guard, theme skill level 4 on Poison. Then we've got Lucy and Survivor, which is here for Poison and Trap. So we're going to use that Poison Stall method. Lucky skill is Defense Crush 2 and then level 4 on Poison. And the main star here is Koga and Crobat. So we're going to use Venoshock and try and raise our evasiveness to try and dodge hits and just attack. Lucky skill Power Reserves 1, but again, it's better to have Critical Strikes on this. And we've got level 4 on Poison. And on the grid, we have Toxic Power 2, Toxic Power 3, Bob and Weave, Venoshock, Move Gauge Refresh, and a Sync Node power up as well. So that is for free to play for 850 points. Moving on to the full strength team against Marshall, and this is the team I'm going for. Exactly the same full strength team that I used last week, and you can see the amount of poison damage that this team done. I think Venusaur did like 17k on poison. So Crobat's the same, there's no changes on him. Leaf and Eevee, so it's used for Razor Leaf to try and poison, Mega Healing, Gradual Heal, healing when needed. Lucky skills Vigilance. Here's all the theme skills. And we'll get the Signet Suit link with the Canto link as well. On the grid, we have got Toxic Power 5, Potent Toxic 2, Potion Master Healer 2, Potion MP Refresh, and Razor Leaf Move Gauge Refresh. And then we've got SS Alicia and Rotom, which is basically here for reducing sync move, raising special attack. Lucky skills Vigilance, theme skill is here. So again, we'll get the Signet Suit link. And on the grid, Ridicule 2, Leg Up 2, Agile Entry 1, Special Attack all MP Refresh 2s, and Breathtaking MP Refresh 3. So that is Rotom. Moving on to the next Elite Four member, and that is Shauntal. Shauntal will be weak to ground type. So this is my free to play that I'm going to be using against Shauntal. I know it's not the best of links, but hey, it will do. It will do. So I've got here Xerneas to tank and basically Horn Leech. Lucky skill is Vigilance. Here's all the theme skills, and on the grid, we have Recuperation 1, Impervious, Horn Leech, Master Healer 1s, and the World is Vast MP Refresh. Torchic is just basically here for raising attack and critical hit. We've got Defense Crush 2 on it. Theme skills are here, but again, it won't matter. And again, it ain't got no grid. And then we've got Clay and Seismia Toad. And this is basically here to get itself endurance, lowest speed of the team, and then basically I'll be syncing with this after syncing with Xerneas to get the speed buff. And the more the target speed is lowered, the more the power of the sync move. We do have Dragon Guard on there, it's not the best, and we have the level 4 on ground, but again, no links here. Full strength team, I'm going with this. I could have gone for the new sync pairs, but I thought I'm going to leave them for Alder. So this is the team that I've gone for. So Phoebe and Dustnell for raising critical hit, refreshing move gauge, got Unflappable, we've got the Hoenn link as well. We've got Kiawe and Marowak, which is basically here to raise critical hit, special attack, lower defenses with Shadow Ball. We've got Potion if we need it. We've got Vigilance here, and yeah, here's all the theme skills. I just thought, let me just test this out as a team. Never used this before. Here we're going to use Parasite Blades and also try and sync. It is a ground sinking move, so it will do a lot. Lucky skill Critical Strike 1, and then we have the level 4 ground, level 4 Hoenn as well on here. So that is full strength. Moving on to the next Elite Four member, and that is Caitlin, and she is weak to Electric. So this is my free-to-play team against Caitlin. I'm going to use main character and Pikachu for basically trying to paralyze with Thundershock in the beginning. Lucky skill I've got is Gritty 1. Again, I've never invested too much into Pikachu. And then we've got the level 4 on Electric. I do have the Potion grid on it. So it's got Potion Master Healer 1s, Potion MP Refresh, Thundershock, Move Gauge Refresh, and Hostile Environment on Thundershock to try and get that paralyzing him. Then we've got Lieutenant Surge and Raichu, which is here to raise critical hit and defenses of the team. Lucky skills Vigilance, level 4 on Electric on the theme skill, and then on the grid, First Aid Fuel, Quick Cure, Endurance, 10 Heart MP Refresh, Thunder Punch Fast Track 3, 10 Heart Move Gauge Refresh, and Thunder Punch Move Gauge Refresh. So yeah, that is what I'm going for. And the main star here is Alone Raichu. Here for Discharge, raise evasiveness as well, raises on special attack. Lucky skills Critical Strike 1, theme skills level 4 on Electric. And on the grid, we've got Discharges, we've got Sync Node power-ups, Inertia, and Discharge Move Gauge Refresh. That is free to play. Moving on to my non-free to play, and it's here. So Hilbert and Samurott to basically raise attack, critical hit in 2 turns. Lucky skill we've got is Defense Crush 1. We've got the Unova link as well. And here we've got Endurance, Vigilance, Indus Together, Shielded 1. I think Indus Together, Critical Squad 2, and Aquatail Move Gauge Refresh. So that is Samurott. Then we've got Volknut and Luxray, which is here for electric terrain, flinching, paralyzing, you name it, it will do it. Lucky skill Super Duper Effective 1. And then we've got the level 4 on Electric. And then we've got First Aid 4, Electric Propulsion 3, Shock Recovery 1, Electric Terrain MP Refresh 2. We also have Thunder Thang Move Gauge Refresh and Make Some Spots MP Refresh. And the main star is N and Zekrom EX, which is basically here to just use Bolt Strike and Sync. Lucky skills Critical Strike 2. We have the level 4 on Electric and level 4 on Unova. And then we've got all the Sync Node power-ups that we could get. There are more, but we've got 4. Bolt Strike, Accuracy +3, Static Shock 3, Lith, and then Bolt Strike, Move Gauge Refresh. So That is what we've gone for. Moving on to the last Elite Four member, and that is, I think, is Alder. And this is the free-to-play team that I'm going to be using. So we've got Misty and Starmie, which is here for basically raising evasiveness and special defense of the team. Lucky Skills Vigilance, and then we have the level 4 on Kanto to get that link. And the Gym Leader link. On the grid, we've got Agile Entry 1, X Special Defense, MP Refresh 3. I've also got Catch Me If You Can, MP Refresh, and Bumblebee Move Gauge Refresh. So this is a 2 out of 5 grid. So if you got it 2 out of 5, this will do. Then I've got Roxanne and Probopass, which is here for the raising defenses, also raising special attack and speed of the team. Then we've got Wide Guard in case it uses AoE moves. Lucky Skills Grass Guard, mainly that should be Vigilance. And Theme Skills level 4 on Rock, so it links well with Onyx. And then on Onyx, I've got the defense grid on this, but it should be the striker grid. On the striker grid, well, I'll show you. Lucky Skills Mad Strength 2, we've got level 4 on Rock, so you should be able to max his attack out with that. On the grid, though, we do have Tough Cookie, Hunter's Instinct, Haymaker. So we're basically going to try and sync nuke Alder. And then finally, my full strength team is this, the Sand team. I was thinking of using Olivia and Lycanroc, but I thought these sync pairs have just come out. Let me test them in Master Mode. So I've got Roxanne and Probopass, which is exactly the same. I've got Emmett and Archeops at the moment 1 out of 5. By Monday, I don't know, it could be 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5 because I'm doing daily summons on them on daily discounts. So yeah, there's not much to show here. Critical Strike 1, theme skills are here, it's maxed out. And here's the grid. It's basically a 1 out of 5 grid, and I've picked everything. And then on Ingo and Exadrill, it's a bit different. I used my support candy on this to make this 2 out of 5. Lucky Skills Vigilance, theme skills are all maxed out. And on the grid here, Soothing Sander 1, Gritty Guardian 1, Potion Master Healer 1s, and all aboard MP Refresh 3. So that is for full strength. So that being said, that is the end of the video. Those are my teams that I'm going to be using on Monday on the Unova Master Mode reset, or the new reset. It's going to be the first week. And we're going to have Unova for 5 weeks rather than 4 weeks. So it'll be good to see this the first time that it's spilling over another month. So let's see. Well, that is now the end of the video. Do subscribe, do like, share, all that good stuff. If you want to join Waj Gang, join Waj Gang down below. And I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Master Mode Madness. I will be facing Scorchy, so do check that out. And we're going to see if I can now get 2 wins in a row, or will I have to reset back to 0 again. So I'll see you all for the next one. See ya.